today we're gonna make a roasted tomato basil soup. Let's go. I love these big tomatoes because they're so juicy, and then there's a lot of juice that comes out with it. So we wash these tomatoes and cut it in half. Once you cut all of the tomatoes, you also cut onions, carrots, rosemary, and thyme. Once everything is cut in half, you put it in a tray and then drizzle it with olive oil and some salt and black pepper. And top it off with some rosemary and thyme. We use around 11 tomatoes, 2 full onions, and 1 full carrot. Now we're gonna roast it at 275 Celsius. See you in... And we cannot forget garlic. We're just gonna cut the garlic in half and roast the whole thing. So while waiting for the tomatoes to cook, we're just gonna wash up some herbs so that we could sprinkle it later on. So right here we have some basil, some tarragon, rosemary, some thyme. Just gonna wash it up. So it's been about 20 minutes. We're just checking in on the tomatoes and it's looking good. It smells very tomatoey. So it's been about 1 hour and 30 minutes and you just have to wait for the tomatoes to get a little bit charred. Here is what it's supposed to look like once it's ready. And then you leave it out for about 20 minutes until it's cool. So this is what it's supposed to look like. It's really hot, so... So once the tomato has cooled down, we're gonna go ahead and put it in a blender. Ah, it smells really good. We're also gonna have some vegetable and chicken stock soup that we just made. We're gonna add some stock into the mixture so that it doesn't get too thick. Make sure you don't put the rosemary in. For the garlic, get only the insides. No. Yes. So the blender that we're using today is a brand called Goku Sen. It's really good because it also seals all the air out, the vacuum seal option. So I'm going to show you how it's done. Put it in, you lock it, you close it, and then you close the hat, open it, and then say vacuum fresh. So what it's doing now is sealing in all of the air. Once it's blended, we're gonna make the base. So the base includes of onion, garlic, and some Thai celery, and we're gonna saute it with extra virgin olive oil. Onions and garlic. Once it's a little brown, you add in some diced canned tomatoes. So the mixture is still mixing. We started out for about 40 minutes. So in the mixture we added in some bay leaves, cayenne pepper, oregano leaves, and a pinch of cumin ground. So here comes the taste test. Tastes like tomato soup. So right now the texture is a little bit too thick and still very textury. So we're gonna use guano to help blend it up a little bit so it's more smooth. milk in, some cream in, some butter, and a tad of olive oil. Here comes the second taste test. Very, very good. So the tomato soup is done. I'm gonna keep it overnight so that I can eat it tomorrow, and I think like everything that stays in the fridge overnight, it like sets well all together. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at lunch. So with the tomato soup, we're gonna have garlic bread on the side. So I'm also gonna teach you how we make our house signature garlic bread with this baguette from Villa. Make the garlic topping pasting. We add some cream cheese. I use this one from Villa. It's the garlic and chives cream cheese. And then we're also going to mix it up with the Philadelphia cream cheese. And we're also going to make the garlic paste. We're going to add a lot of butter and fresh minced garlic. We're gonna stir this for about 5 minutes until it gets all cooked up together. Adding some basil to the tomato soup. So the butter is ready, and we're gonna mix it up with the cream cheese. We're gonna add some salt. And we're gonna add some pepper, just a pinch. So the paste is done. It should look all like mixed up together like this. And our bread, and we just put it on both sides. All of the baguette is covered up, and then we're gonna put it in the oven for 20 minutes. So now everything is done. So good. Thank you.